having credit debt is one of the biggest burdens people have to deal with, whether it's in the tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. This local veteran-owned company is passionate about trying to help you. Welcome, Hattie DeJamal with Debt Redemption. Good to see you again, Hattie.
Yeah, I'm always happy to be here.
Hattie, I know that a lot of Texans can deal with an overwhelming amount of debt, but you're here to help. Can you tell us how?
Yeah, I mean, when dealing with debt, there's a few different options, right? Now, our Texas debt specialist can help you do things like shop for a debt consolidation loan up to $100,000. But where a lot of folks see, relief is through our Texas Debt Relief Program, which again, it's exclusively for Texans. Through that, what we're able to sometimes do is negotiate substantial reductions in your overall balance. And then sometimes we're also able to get that program payment down to almost half of what your minimum payment would actually be. Now, depending on your settlement results, you might be able to get that resolved within as little as 12 to 60 months.
Wow, this really just sounds so helpful for our audience. And speaking of helpful, I know you brought some graphs to really just demonstrate what you do.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, when we're talking numbers, right, the last thing we want to do is talk about numbers and not see them. So if you look at the first thing that really tends to be a big issue is that payment. So if you take a number like 100,000 and your monthly cost could be around 4,000 as far as a minimum payment. Now through debt consolidation loan and credit counseling, sometimes it's around 2,000 to 1,800, but through that Texas Debt Relief Program, we can sometimes get that payment to 1,500. So as you can see, that's a big difference. The next thing we want to take a look at when it comes to debt resolves is the amount of time it takes. So right there, you can see 20 years for your $100,000 in debt. Now it can be around 5 to 6 years when it comes to the debt consolidation loan, credit counseling. That's often what we see. The debt relief program, though, sometimes we can get that around, like I said, 12 to 60 months, just depends on your settlement results. The last thing we want to take a look at is the total cost. We borrow $100,000, but we are not paying back $100,000. You're usually paying double that, and that can happen every once in a while. So when you're looking at $100,000 through the debt consolidation loan and credit counseling, sometimes it can get around, 130 to 120,000. Now, through that Texas Debt Relief Program, we can sometimes get it under 100,000, so end up paying back less than what you originally borrowed.
These are just mind-blowing numbers, and when you talk about it, it's so different than when you're actually physically seeing it with those graphs.
Yeah.
It really is just, like I said, mind-blowing. Now, you say that people should watch out for sneaky debt relief ads that they're maybe seeing on Facebook or on the internet. Why should people be warned about those?
Well, first and foremost, a lot of these are marketing lead generation, so they're just going to take your information and sell it to a third party. The other thing is these out-of-state companies are oftentimes way more expensive. Through us, you can sometimes get fees up to 40% less than what you would pay with them.
Wow, and is there a way that people can decipher between what is maybe a non-credible company or a credible company?
I mean, what you really want to look out for is, one of the things I always say is take a look at our BBB rating.
Yes.
That speaks for itself, just how much we're able to really just take care of our people, because the Texas debt specialists that we have genuinely get to know you and what your specific situation is so they can help you.
Hattie, that is so helpful. Now, I know, speaking of helpful, you have a free consultation for people at home. And for people that are hearing all of this and they want to reach out to you, where can they go?
Yeah, definitely check us out, debtredemption.com/KENS5. And you can also give us a call at 210-503-1099.
Thank you so much for your time today, Hattie. I know that people are going to want to reach out about this free, no obligation phone call. And then, like you said, it's 210-503-1099. Thank you so much.
Thank you.